All right, hello friends, welcome to my channel, or if you are new, welcome. My name is Tanya, and sorry if you kind of see it's a little bit different. We are in a transition of moving different rooms. We were upstairs in our house, now we're moving down, so it's a little bit kind of barren, but I wanted to film this video just to share it with you guys and kind of give me my feedback. Maybe if you have been noticing a lot on YouTube and just really everywhere, this brand Temu, and I didn't really know much about it, kept hearing about it, and I was intrigued, I was curious, so I wanted to investigate and find out a little bit more. And so in today's video I'm sharing a Temu haul because I did purchase some things, and then give you my feedback, whether this is something that I will be using or will not be, and what my thoughts on that are, which will be at the end of this video. So if you're interested in seeing that, stick around, but let's get into today's video. So if you're not sure what Temu is, they are an app, and what I kind of heard a lot of people say when they talked about it was like, oh, it's like Amazon but way cheaper, blah blah blah. And a lot of people also said like similar to like AliExpress. I've never ordered from those sites before. I do order off Amazon sometimes, but if you guys know my channel, I try to use secondhand when possible. I do still shop on Amazon, but that's kind of my experience. Like, I've never ordered from AliExpress or DHgate or anything like that, so I wasn't sure really what to expect. So I tried it out. I downloaded the app to see, and the one thing I will say right away is that the price is definitely, like, when first look I was like, whoa, this is way cheaper. Like, I kind of pulled up my Amazon shopping list or things I had saved for later, and I found like the pictures looked exactly the same, everything, for like half the price or even more. Like, it was way cheaper. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And I know a lot of these things ship, I think, like directly from China, and I know that a lot of things at Amazon are also from China. I'm not saying that they're not, but you know, I was kind of curious. I was like, wow, that's like a big difference for pricing. So that's the first thing I noticed. But you did a lot of shopping on the app, and so I picked out a few things, and during the whole shopping process they keep, you know, saying like these different deals and different coupons and this, so it's like a lot going on. But I wanted to try it out and see. So let me show you what I got. Some of these things I have already tried, so I'll kind of give you my feedback about them. But yeah, there's not really any particular order, I guess. I will start with this. So this is a little birdhouse, like acrylic clear one, that I just wanted to put, you know, on the side of the house. Maybe you guys have seen these, but to put on the side of the house, it comes with little hook thingies. I will say I thought that this was bigger. That's kind of, maybe you'll notice with this theme in this video, is that a lot of things, the way they're portrayed in the pictures, and I thought they would be bigger than what they really are. So I thought that this would be bigger also. I'm not mad about it. Again, like, it was, I think, like $4. Like, it was pretty affordable, but you know, like, I feel like they kind of are a little bit deceiving with their advertisement and how their photos are portrayed, which I did not really enjoy. Yes, the descriptions will list the exact, you know, sizing, but it's still, you know, something to be said about photos, whereas I feel like on Amazon, I don't feel like that, right? I look at things, I mean, sometimes, but you know what I mean? Like, I just noticed that a little bit more. But I am excited to try it out, to kind of attach this on our front window, to see that it comes with the little hooks. We'll see how well these work. But again, it's really cute and little, so we'll see. I will keep this one. The next thing I got, this was, I don't even know what you would call these, but like nail guards. So I'll show you a picture because I don't think I can explain this. But basically, you put them on your hands, and they help block the nail polish so you don't get it all on your cuticles. Because if you're someone like me, I like doing my nails, but I have a really hard time on my left hand or with my right hand when I try to do it with my left, and so it's kind of messy, especially with gel and stuff. So I wanted to try these out. They were like 80 cents for some crazy low amount, and they came with little French tip strips, which I'm curious to try out. So we will see how this works. I'm hopeful, but it's kind of a random gadget I came across, so I wanted to try it out. Then this next product, this is one I'm returning because honestly I was a bit disappointed. This is one of those where I felt like it was fake kind of marketing. So this is totally really random, but so my daughter, I have a 7-year-old, and she's very into just like outdoor adventures and like little fairy doors and gardens. And when it was advertised, like you can even see on the picture, they are these little fairy doors, and you can kind of see, if you can tell, they're like wooden 3D, right? They have like a depth to them a little bit, and the way they were advertised on the website, it made it seem like little wooden doors, right? So I was like, oh, that'll be so fun for my daughter. And I'm gonna see, like, I might keep it, but I'm probably thinking I'm gonna return this. And this is what came, and they're literally just like little, I don't even know, like plywood, like little pieces of wood with a picture of the door. So it's not like the real, you know what I mean? Like not even a little like plastic or woodeny door, like, or I don't know, any ceramic or anything. Like it's just literally plywood with basically a photo or a picture on it. So I was kind of like, this is not what was advertised. And so I found that a little bit deceiving. Again, I know it wasn't super expensive, but still, like, because I think I also saw this product on Amazon, and I wanted to compare it because I do want to purchase these for my daughter. I think this would be a fun, like, adventure, kind of hide them in different places in our yard, because even on the picture, it's different than what's in here. So I was disappointed by that one. I mean, sure, you could use your imagination and make it work, but, you know, I just feel like that's not always advertised. So I was just a little bit disheartened by that one. So I don't know, buy at your own risk, I guess. They had a few different designs for little fairy doors, but that was this. The next thing that I got, which this next one was actually kind of fun, was these little, I don't know what they're called, like sticky, my kids already played with this, these little sticky catcher ball planes. My kids are not exactly, like, we're still kind of working, we're not super like sporty coordinated people. They get that from their mom. But like, we were practicing catching, and these are really nice because they kind of help you catch a little bit easier. They're really fun if you have not checked them out. But again, I thought that this would be a little bit bigger than, you know, when I got them, I thought it would be a little bit bigger size, and they were a little bit smaller. We still make them work. I think they work really nice, especially for my youngest son, but really all of my kids. So there's this. We're going to keep this one. We already have been playing with it. So this one was, I think, a success. But again, a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be, but I did like this one. The next kind of random item is that I love anything educational. I am a teacher, and we also are homeschooling our kids next year. So anything oh my gosh, anything curriculum, just school stuff, I nerd out and I'm excited about. So I wanted to try these little, I came across these sight card, like sight word thingamajiggies. I don't even know how to, like, on a little hook or whatever, so I just wanted to try it out. I think this is fun. This one is actually one that's not too bad. They're not exactly like adult sight words, if you know, like they're just kind of like random, which was my one beef. Like kind of pick either fry or dolch sight words. But because also I'm wondering, like, a lot of these things, I think all of them are from China. So I was kind of like, I don't know, obviously, if they're, you know, following the dolch sight words or the fry sight words or whatever that we do a lot of places here in the United States. So I don't exactly know what their criteria, like, that they just pick random words, but I just thought this would be kind of a fun, like, little filler thing to have if my kids, you know, while I'm working with one kid, like, hey, just go through the, you know, just kind of something extra to have in your arsenal. Like, do I think that this is the end all be all for sight words? No, but it's not too bad. Like, it's pretty good quality, the paper and like everything, but it doesn't have all the sight words. If you're looking for that, this is not it. Like, this has some of them. But yeah, so there's this. Going along on the educational train, again, I was excited. I didn't want to go overboard because a lot of things, you know, like I said, I wanted to try to see. This is one thing I tried, and it is called, they call it the digital board game, but there's nothing digital about it. I'll show it to you guys. So I got it because my oldest is finishing 3rd grade. But he's working on multiplication, you know, like we're reviewing addition all the time. He's going to be starting, you know, he's doing division as well, multiplication. But so it's like this wooden board, which actually is not too bad. And then it has, if you guys have seen like multiplication charts, but it has these different little papers. And so I'll kind of hold it up and try to show you here. But the little chart goes in there. So for example, this is a multiplication chart. So like 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, if you guys, you know, have seen these. So it's kind of to help you with multiplication. It just helps my son because he struggles, and we had a different multiplication chart, and so I got him this one. Now this wasn't too bad. I thought that this was actually done okay, like the wood or whatever. I thought it was fine. So the weird thing is that this game, it also comes with little dice and stuff because you're supposed to be able to do it like for multiplication addition in like a different game. And it comes with some instructions and the pieces. Okay, but here's the thing where, again, maybe lost in translation because it's from another country. So this is supposed to have like, what is it? There's a game that has penalty cards, and you're supposed to, you know, kind of get like, you know, like a penalty or whatever, like when you're, whatever, the instructions. Some of these penalty cards are very strange. For one, the English grammar is not correct. And as an English teacher, I'm like, okay, I don't like that. But also, like, some of the, just how it's written is not correct. Like, for example, show gorilla thump, the chest cries. Like, I'm assuming they're saying do like a gorilla, you know, but like the wording is weird. Also, some of these was like very weird. One of them, I think it said, oh yeah, shout that you are pig, that you are a pig. Like, why? Why would you want children? Like, and there was another one, oh yeah, act out constipation. I mean, it could be funny, maybe, I don't know. But there was one, where was it? Oh yeah, where it said, what was it? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, one of them was like, do you wet the bed? And I was like, why is that necessary to ask? Like, I just found that like very kind of inappropriate. And again, just a lot of these, the grammar is like not correct at all, and I was like, I definitely do not want to be using these. So I don't know, like, to me, I was like, was this game worth it? I'm like, I feel like maybe I would have just gotten, because the element that I liked online is that it had all these different purposes, like it had the game cards, but I was like, these game cards I'm not going to use. I don't feel like they're really usable, to be honest. And I was like, then I would have maybe just gotten like the other multiplication chart from Amazon. But yeah, this was like, I don't know, like this part of it was a disappointment for me, just because I'm like, I can't really use that. Like, it doesn't really work well. So the multiplication part, I guess, is fine. But yeah, so I don't know, this was like a half and half. The next I'm excited to try, and I thought that this was not bad. This was actually a pretty good price. They were like $1 or $2 for these appliance hooks you can put on the back of things to hold the cords. So just like for my KitchenAid or some of my like slow cooker or the Instant Pot, stuff like that. So I'm excited to try these out. Pretty affordable price, I will say, compared to Amazon. We will see how well these hooks hold, but I am excited about this. This next one has also been a success. I kind of like this one. Again, it was a little bit smaller than I anticipated from compared to, I feel like, how the photos looked. Was this My Chore chart. I ordered one. My kids kind of share. The nice thing is that you can take this out. It comes out. I don't want to do this all right now, but it can come out and you can change it if you want to, you know, change out the chores to be different or assign them yourself. A lot of them are helpful. It's like brush your teeth, make your bed, get dressed, clean your room, things like that, like empty dishwasher. So it has been helpful. My kids really do like to kind of, you know, cross. I think there's something about, right, like any to-do list, being able to physically do that. So this one was actually not too bad. I think this was like $1 or a couple dollars. This one was not too bad. I do appreciate this. It's nice. It has a little thing if you want to put it on a hook or anything like that. So this was a pretty good purchase, I'd say. Next one, I'll try to open it so I'm not crinkling. I'm actually pretty excited about. It is these storage bags. It was a pack of 10, I believe, which I was really excited for this. You can use them obviously for a lot of things. I'm hoping to use this to redo our game kind of closet storage area, to just get rid of the boxes and to kind of keep them all contained in one bag, just because I feel like hopefully that will help with maintaining and controlling some of the just clutter in the pieces for the games, because my kids love playing games, but sometimes it just gets crazy and the boxes are falling apart. I mean, you know if you know. So I'm hopefully, this was actually one I was really excited for. They are in pretty good shape. They're a pretty good size. This is the extra large size. They have a good zipper, the colors, everything. Like this one actually I would say is like my favorite purchase, I think, from my whole haul. These next two things kind of go together. I like to garden, and obviously we're now finally able to garden outside in Minnesota. It was cold for a while, but I do also like to garden inside all year round, just like with houseplants. So I came across this little mat, which you might see dog fuzzies on it because I was using it. So it kind of goes like this in the corners, and it's basically meant to kind of create, and I'll maybe try to insert a picture, like a little workspace if you need to have dirt or whatever to work indoors, and that's what I got it for. I also liked using it actually when I was building with some Legos and stuff, so it's like you can use it for different things. But again, the sizing, I don't know if you can tell, I mean, it's okay, but this I think was the large size, and I would not say that this is very large. So I like it, I enjoy this. When I do use it, I will be using it inside for different things. But again, I felt like a little bit deceived by the sizing of the product, but I did like this one. And then the next one that I got, because I was looking for like handheld little garden tools, like just kind of for little things or inside, like I said. So I got this garden tool set, and I got the large size. And again, there was a small and this was there was a large. I got the large. Okay, maybe I don't understand sizing, but I feel like this is not large to me. And again, I'll use it, it'll work, you know, for my pots and things like that. But like I needed like a little bit bigger of a shovel. Like this is so small. So, you know, again, like, will I use it? Yes. Was it affordable? But like, again, I felt like a little bit deceived by the sizing. Right. So then the next few products, so this one, I guess this is the closest to fashion. I did not want to purchase any fashion items just because I try to shop secondhand when I can. I don't really buy fashion even really off Amazon, to be honest. So, and I just didn't really want to go into like Temu fast fashion route kind of thing. So I just didn't even really look at it. I know maybe some people like it, but it was not my thing. But the one thing I was curious about that I wanted to try is, so I use period underwear that I originally did get from Amazon a few years ago, and I have really enjoyed. And I wanted to try them because they can be expensive, and Temu had their option, and it's basically it's underwear that you wear when you have your period. And I love the ones that I have, like I said, I've had them for years. I'm not going back to anything else. I love using them. If you have not tried period underwear, I'm telling you, it's where it's at. But I wanted to try these. I will say they do feel a little bit kind of thinner than the ones I originally got, so we will see. I'm gonna wash them and then try them out. But I mean, price wise, it was kind of crazy because it was 3 of them for I think $7 or $6 or something like that. But we shall see. I don't know, right? Like, I'm hopeful, but I don't know. So again, I would say they are a little bit thinner, so I don't think they're as good quality as the ones I originally purchased. But I also feel like maybe I shouldn't be surprised, you know. So I don't know, this was kind of my wild card purchase. So I don't know, we shall see. We have a few items left. So I got 2 of these. I'll try to insert B-roll so you can see I'm already using it. So 2 thoughts. So this is, what is it? It is a little wall hanger. So I have a lot of plants that I hang around my house, which ironically don't have any in here yet. But it's nice because they're nice and flat, so they'll sit, you know, to a wall. And you can put like vines, you know, if you're propagating plants, etc., into there. And it comes with this hook. So notes on this, I really like this. They have a few different designs. It was very affordable. I liked it. I'm using one right now for some of my plants. I do enjoy it. Again, it was a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. I wish it was a little bit bigger. My down negative thing is with this. Like I said, I'm already trying one. It was horrible. This little thing was super flimsy, this little hook thing. It did not hold on the wall at all. It fell off like within a minute or 2 of even, like it wouldn't even stick. So I ended up, like I have the 3M equivalent, like 3M hooks, and it's like, you know, like 3M, I can trust it. It was on there, it still is on the wall, but this, like this, makes me angry. This is bad, I don't like it. So, I mean, I like this, but like I don't like that it comes with this, because if you don't have a 3M hook on hand like I did, you would have to go out and purchase something or put a nail or whatever, figure it out, because this is not going to hold this, much less like this with water in a plant or soil or whatever. Like this, no, I do not like that. That's the bad part of this. The next part is really random, but it's this little thing that goes like on your toothpaste for my kids, just because it's a little bit easier to like help them squeeze out the toothpaste. So I'm hoping it works well. Again, it was pretty affordable, but I wanted to try it out, so we shall see. Next one I got is a stainless steel ice cream scoop. The reason I got this is not for ice cream actually, but for when we are making muffins. I used to have one, and then my husband accidentally donated it, which that was a sore subject there for a while at my house. I was like, no, scoop. But I use this for muffins. I have used it already. I will say this was a couple dollars. Would I say that this is the highest quality? No, it is not. It does the job. It was really nice to be able to use it for baking. I don't know how long it will last me, so I'm still on the hunt. I'm hopefully I'll be able to thrift one, but to try it out. But it's okay. It's all right. Like, I don't hate it. It does the job, but I don't know about the longevity. Then the second to last product is these refrigerator liners. There are different colors. I got the clear one, so let me take it out so you're not listening to all the sprinkling. It's a pack of few, but they're just meant to be on the bottom of your fridge. Now here's my thing. Again, you guys have probably heard this a lot. The picture that they showed you, right, it's meant to fit an entire fridge shelf is what it looks like. And it looks like one cohesive fridge liner, right, one shelf. This is not going to fit my one whole shelf in my fridge. Maybe if people have different sizing of fridges around the world, I'm not sure, but at least where I am here in the United States, most of the fridges, this would not be enough space to cover the... So, I mean, obviously I can, like, put two together to cover the whole shelf, but you know what I mean? Like, that's not, like, I feel like what was advertised. So I'm going to use the product. Hopefully it will work well. Is it anything crazy? I feel like I have done similar things with contact paper. So I'm a little bit let down by this one, but I'm going to put the product to use and use it. I don't want to waste it. So there's that. And the final product, I don't have it with me because I have it outside. This was a product I was so excited for. It is an automatic chicken coop door opener. I'll try to insert a picture. So basically, I own chickens, and chickens like to be out as soon as the sun is out. And in the summer, obviously, like, the sun is out earlier, and I usually am up early, like around 5:30 anyway, but in case I'm not, just the ease of being able to have an automatic chicken coop door. Anyway, I was really excited because this door was about $25 on Temu, which is crazy affordable compared to other prices that I've seen for automatic coop doors. So I was curious to try it out. I will say it was very easy to install, and it worked for a little bit. And then it did not go so well. I felt like it stopped. It was very kind of more flimsy. It stopped working. And again, it was so exciting when it first was working. It seemed to go in with the sunset and the sunrise, would open, close. But then it was being weird, and it would like do this clicking noise, and then the door would just get jammed. So I am trying to process a return for it. And so I'm in the process of that. But that was like, unfortunately, a disappointment because, but again, I feel like for the price, like, I kind of should have expected it because it was not the greatest, like, quality compared to some of the other ones that I've seen. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer for that purchase. Now this next product is what I was really excited for. It is this. And this, I would say, is, I'm excited for it. I think this one that I'm using the most, but again, slight disappointment. So this obviously is like kind of a dupe for like the Stanley mug or whatever, you know, cup, which I don't really want to pay the ridiculous crazy price for it. Who knows, maybe down the road one day, but I don't think so. But I just want to try it because I did want a cup with a handle. And this was, I believe, like $9 on Temu. And I was like, great, I'm going to try it out. When it came, I like the color, I like everything. I like the straw, like it's done well. But here's another little thing I noticed. So the handle part, and I'll try to show you guys. If you can maybe see, you can see that it's being held on by a screw, which is fine, right? Like things can have, it can have a screw in it, but the screw is like half in, half out. So, I mean, it's okay, like I've been using it, but I'm trying to figure out a way. I need like a little screwdriver to like maybe redo it. Like, I mean, it hasn't broken, but you know, it's things like that where I'm like, I feel like even if I bought an Amazon dupe, right, which I might need to in a few months, unfortunately, but like if I bought an Amazon dupe, I know in my mind that usually like I feel like I'm more confident, whereas I feel like it wouldn't you know, have that like error, whereas like I'm like, I don't know about this. So what are my thoughts after this whole experience? Will I be doing this again? Yes or no? So I don't know. I mean, maybe you guys will kind of tell, but my answer will be no. I don't think I will be using this again. Sure, there were a couple things. Were they affordable? Yes. It wasn't like the worst experience of my life ever, but is it worth it to me? I just know. I feel like you do have to wait a few weeks to get it anyway, and then I feel like it's really a gamble. Like, Is it going to be what I wanted? Is it not? Is it going to be faulty? I feel like, to me, I would rather obviously try to find things secondhand, do whatever, but if I'm going to purchase something, if I need to buy it, I would rather go to Amazon. I feel like I can trust it. Usually, most of my experiences have been pretty good. I feel like returning is a lot easier, because now what's happening with Temu is, now that I'm trying to return it, I have to like upload videos. I have to upload a picture of why I'm trying to return it and all this stuff, explaining to them like the door stopped working for the chicken coop and all that stuff, which is just a little bit of a hassle. And like, it just kind of feels like, dang it, like a waste of time and money, you know? And whereas I feel like if something like that did happen in Amazon, I feel like it's a lot easier, and I feel like I haven't had to do too many returns. Like, I feel like when I see a description on Amazon, I feel like I am not deceived by what I am seeing, at least for the experiences that I have had with Amazon personally. Whereas with Temu, I feel like it was a little bit deceiving, and I just really don't appreciate that as a consumer personally. And yes, probably on Amazon it's a little bit more expensive, but I feel like I'd rather pay the money personally to have a product that I know is like, this is what it is and this is what it's gonna do, and it'll be better quality. So unfortunately, I don't think, and again, like, am I surprised? Probably not. Like, right, I shouldn't have been, but you know, the curiosity in me wanted to know, wanted to try it out, just to kind of give you guys feedback if you were wondering about it. I personally am not one of these people that, I know there's a lot of people on YouTube where they're like, they love it and all that. I'm not really a fan. And again, like I said, just even some of the pictures, I've heard also different stories from a few other people where they said like, Temu, I've kind of been looking into it more, where they were taking photos from other places to show what the product is, but it's not the actual product, which now I can definitely see from this experience, because like I said, the products didn't always match the descriptions that they showed, and I don't like that. I feel like it's kind of deceiving the consumer. So I am just gonna stick to try to do my secondhand things when I can, thrifting when I can, and just you know, if I need to with Amazon, I will, but I'm just gonna stick with good old Amazon for now and not with Temu. So, not to be a negative Nancy in today's video, but I hope you guys appreciate it. I will use the products I have, try to return the other ones. You know, I tried it, my curiosity was there, you know, I learned, but I am not going to use the platform or order from there again. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and then let me know down your thoughts. Have you used Temu? Did you find the experience like really helpful? Did you like it? Did you not like it? I'd love to have a little dialogue in the chat or like in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts, and then I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.